Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's such a pleasure, honor, and a privilege to be reading for you. Hopefully you're good. Hopefully you're okay and doing all right. So let's hop into your reading today. Let's see what's going on, what's happening. I kind of want to do a 2023. Let's see. Let's get some predictions here going for your 2023. So for my Leo spirit, tell me what they need to know about their 2023. Don't call me cheesy. I swear, please. Oh my God, I feel like a cornball for saying this. Don't call me cheesy. I'm hearing, I think it is this, I think it's Stephen Miller Band. I believe it's Stephen Miller Band. And there's a song called Fly Like an Eagle. Like, if you know, if you're from that era, if you know, you know. I just have a catalog of oldies in my head. But it's very symbolic here of your 2023. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo. The Four of Cups, straight out the gate. Let's see what else is going on for my Leos here in their 2023. Predictions, Queen of Pentacles. What else is going on for my Leos in 2023? Ten of Swords. What else is going on for my Leos in 2023? Eight of Wands. What else is going on for my Leos in 2023? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me scoot these over. And what's bridging as far as like the overarching theme here for their 2023? Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Empress in the reverse. What is it called? There's it's a term for anxiety. I do believe it's anticipatory anxiety, where you're anticipating the future. It's like, there's something like, you got to calm down. I don't know what this is. Let me put it this way, because sometimes my mind starts to move a little faster than my mouth can. It feels like there's some anticipation for the future, right? In whatever regard. But I think we're living too future forward and not in the present as much as we should be. I don't believe, to some degree, and I don't mean to call you out, whoever this is meant for and whoever this is resonating for, but I have to call you out. If I'm picking up a strong anticipatory energy for the future, what's going to happen, what's getting ready to come, if this is going to play out, if this is going to play out in the way that I think it should, are my expectations going to be met, then that lets me know you not only do you not trust in yourself, but you don't trust in the process of the universe, divine timing, and that things will play out the way that they need to. There's a lack of trust here. So if I'm picking up a lack of trust, and we're very much so future focused and future anxious, wanting to know how things are going to happen, Leo, do you even trust the process enough to allow it to happen without having this wonderment of, will it happen? Do you trust the process? Do you trust not only yourself enough to make it happen? Do you trust yourself enough to make the moves that you need to make this happen? But do you trust in the universe, unforeseen forces outside of your control? You have no hand over to allow the cards to fall as they may, that plays out in the favor of you, even if, and this is one of those things that is very true, we can predict or have this foresight of what our future or what we should be experiencing or our expectations, but we're always a few degrees off. We're always going to be a few degrees off, because nobody really can truly tell you, okay, it's going to happen this way, because there's so many minuscule details that you actually have to do as far as your own aspect of free will to allow things to happen for your future. So I just have to harp on this for a quick second, Leo, because I'm looking at something that you're anticipating in the current present moment, and I'm looking at it in the future. But I also see in your future, even when receiving it, still having anxiety about, well, will it play out the way I need it to play out? Or will it happen the way it needed to happen? And there's a need to just reel it back in. Just reel it back in. You know, then I always say this, what's meant for you is never going to leave you. What's meant for you is not truly going to forsake you. What's meant for you will not pass you by. So what is this anxious feeling? And a lot of times, just by human nature and how we operate, it comes down to a sense of control. We feel helpless when we're not in control or we don't know what's getting ready to happen. So if I'm looking at what's being predicted, the Four of Cups, Queen of Earth, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Cups, into your 2023, Leo, first off, finances look really solid. So if you are struggling financially or if you're dealing with some financial woes, finances really do look solid for you. Or at least if at the bare base minimum, you are building a foundation for your financial future that you're going to feel really comfortable with, and that you're going to feel really, I would say secure with. I will tell you though, there may be someone or something or some circumstance that may be draining you financially, whether it's a person, whether it's an expense, whether it's a bill, whether you're taking care of somebody, that you may want to reevaluate that expense. But nonetheless, into your 2023, I do see you either being much more financially stable and secure, or you're building up that financial stability for yourself. But I can't help but to feel that you feel, and this goes back to this, that we got to cut this shit out. No, but it's human nature. Sometimes I do it too. So it's just the part of the process. But there is something here though, that you may be feeling like it hasn't happened for you. It's not happening for you. Will it happen for you? When will it happen for you? And it's something that you've already lost, that you want replaced in your future. So for an example, let's say you went through a really bad situation in regards to a home, and you had to lose your living situation. And now in the future, you're like, okay, well, is it going to happen for me? I've been trying to apply for mortgages. I've been trying to find a stable sense of home. I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to go next. And I'm not seeing I'm not seeing it happen for me. I'm not seeing it fall through for me. Will it actually happen for me? Or this could be in regards to, your love life, because we do have the Two of Cups here, right? You may have had to lose a lover, or maybe a lover had to let you go. And now we're wanting to replace that in our future with a new lover, a better lover, a brighter love, a healthier love, etc., whatever it is that you may be looking for. But we're looking into the future, looking at the future, like, well, will it really happen for me? Am I going to be somebody that gave me those same feelings, if not better? Or am I going to meet somebody that's completely different from that past person because I don't want to go back? Or will I be able to meet somebody that's going to, marry me? Or because I'm also too, just kind of a side message, not to go into that space. But as a side message, there is this kind of anticipatory feeling from a specific Leo where you are curious and wondering, will you ever get married, or maybe ever get remarried? Because I'm looking at the Empress in the reverse here, but the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. So it's like you want your divine counterpart or divine half, or somebody that can be very beneficial or complementary to you. But with the but with the Empress in the reverse on the bottom of the deck, it's like even the faith within ourselves that we could have that kind of new beginning is wilting. And that's not the case. I'm looking at a Two of Cups here on the table. It's not the case. So I think a lot of times we get a bit too much in our mind and our expectations and the unknown. And it's like, let it play out, right? So again, I'm seeing you've left something behind, whether you left this behind in your 2022, could have even been prior to that. But this is something that's completely dead and gone, that you cut out, or somebody cut out from you. Maybe this was a financial situation, again, a home situation, maybe romance, maybe family, friends, etc. And you're wanting to replace that. And what's being asked of you, if you're not doing, and mind you, if you are doing this, I'm not talking to you. I don't need you in my comments trying to clap back at me. Okay, I love you. But if you're not doing this, then this is really asking you to put in the steps to make these things happen versus waiting or anticipating or setting up these expectations. What is it that you can do to bring you closer to your goals, right? If you are wanting to live a better life or lifestyle, are you around environments or around people that live the lifestyle that you want? If you want to, get your education, go back to school so that way you can get a higher paid career, What steps are you taking to make that happen for you? If you're wanting a better outcome in your love life and the people that you date romantically, are you better learning how to vet people? Are you around environmental situations and circumstances that have or attract the kind of people you want for a future partner, right? So there's these steps where I think is kind of getting lost in the blur here. Again, this is not for all of you. If you're doing the steps, great. But there are steps here that can get lost in the blur of now and our outcome. And we get in our mind and anxious about, okay, but is this going to happen? Well, what are you doing to make it happen? And don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of you are doing what it takes to make it happen. It's coming. Again, Two of Cups, again, it doesn't have to be necessarily love, but when we do see the Two of Cups, this is something that really on a soul level, when it comes to matters of our heart, means a lot to us, or it's going to be very impactful for us in a very beneficial way. So I see that looking out towards the future. I just think when looking at this, I think there's so much needing to know, wanting to know, and there's not enough trust. So I just have to ask you, how much do you really trust yourself? And it's easy to say that you trust yourself. Okay. Well, if you trust yourself, Leo, cool. I would tell you this, though. If you truly trust yourself, I shouldn't be looking at anticipatory anxiety on this table. If you truly trust yourself, And of course, I'm not speaking to all. I feel like I gotta say that in every freaking video now. But of course, I'm not speaking to all, but the ones that I am speaking to. That's a real sincere question. It really is. So, Leo, I want to pull one more. Tell me one more for as far as prediction for my Leos. What's this Two of Cups about? King of Swords. Ooh, I love this because it's good news. Two of Cups, King of Swords, that's good news. So whether this is, you may be connecting romantically in your 2023 with the air sign, somebody that would be very compatible with you, which fire, air, no brainer. Somebody that would be really compatible with you, or this is really good news that's coming in for you in 2023. So it's like, okay, Leo, yes, we got that job. Or yes, Leo, you got approved for that mortgage or that car note, that car loan. Yes, Leo, you got approved for, this new, not approved, but you got accepted for this new job. We accepted your offer, or you're now connecting with the air sign, maybe as a friend, building a new dynamic there. So it's good news. It's a yes. It is a yes. Whatever it is that you've been anxious about, right? The benefit, the good aspect of it is a yes. You're getting what it is positively aspected. Two of Cups, King of Swords, that's good energy. That's a yes. So what's the anxiety here for? Why are we trying to future predict as much as we are? And there's nothing wrong with wanting to know what's going to happen, but this feels like heavily repetitive, where it's like, I need to know. And it's like, breathe. Let it play out. I love you, Leo. I can't wait for your 2023 because this looks like really solid and good energy. So sorry if I had to call you out just a little bit on this reading. No, it's all with love. And I do love you. I have to have these talks to myself all the time. So you are not alone in this. I love you. Be careful. Take safe. Be safe. Bye.